Hi, now I'm going to talk about cost leadership strategy. So specifically, so we're going to go in a little bit more detail here. So cost leadership is the strategy as a business level strategy and what the risks are. So what we're talking about with cost leader strategy is an integrated set of actions that we take within the organization to commonly sell more standardized goods or services, but with competitive levels of differentiation to the industry's most typical customers. So we will need to think about things as an organization when we're trying to hit low costs. We're going to think about what the product characteristics are. We're going to think about things like how cheaply can I get this out? If I'm going to look at a cost leader strategy, then I need at a low cost, then I'm going to be very concerned about the internal processes within the organization. So can I standardize this product? Can I do it in a low competitive way? And how can I find the most customers to purchase it? So when we're looking to be successful at this low cost leadership strategy, we have to remember lower costs are really important. These are more ways that we do that. Minimizing our costs. How are we selling it? So when I put Spicy Guys into the market, I decided to use a cost leadership strategy. I looked at the most efficient ways to make the product. I started out with only one flavor. I quickly went to 3 flavors, but they were flavors that I could take this original flavor, and I could easily expand off that flavor. I didn't start a whole nother recipe. So I started with original. I went to extra spicy. That was just more spice in the same product. And then I went to I think I went to a sweet and spicy, which was adding some sweetness to that same original recipe. So in the production process, I could do that without a lot of overhead, a lot of downtime, a lot of using the same processes, but tweaking them. When I went to decide to sell it, I did it myself, and then I hired people. I offered commissions on the sales so that they were incentivized to make more sales into the same types of stores I wanted to be in. And I tried to concentrate in areas so we weren't driving all over the place. So all of the processes had to be, we got to do this cheaply if we're going to go into a low cost strategy, which meant I was going to try to be in all the gas stations, all the grocery stores, all the different retail stores in the area that I could get into. And so examples, figure 4.2 demonstrates your examples of value creating strategies. But what's important as I think about my competitors is that I need to pay attention to what they're charging. When I started as a small company, my biggest competitor was Frito-Lay, honestly, or Snyder's Pretzels. And they were much larger than me. They had more resources than me, and they could put that product out at a really inexpensive rate. So I had to be really conscious of costs and what my competitors were doing, what size of their package, etc. So as we look at the 5 forces of competitors, which you've probably studied in a marketing class, then I'm going to talk about how does our cost leadership strategy play out with as far as the bargaining power of suppliers. So the suppliers are important, obviously, and achieving that lowest cost position means that I have to compete based on price. And in a price war, I have to earn more profits by saving money wherever I can. So that low cost position is a valuable defense against my rivals, but it means as far as suppliers, I have to really be good at negotiating and really watch for where I can save money related to suppliers. So achieving that low cost place again is driving my prices down as far as my supplier exit. And we can mitigate our buyer's power by looking for other alternatives as well. So when we're looking at our suppliers, then when we're a cost leader strategy, then we have to look at how to achieve sorry. Okay, we're going to talk about the threat of potential entrance into the space that we're talking about. So this can frighten off new entrants due to their need to enter on a large scale in order to be cost competitive. So when we're talking about this, we're talking about how easy is it for someone to come into this marketplace. I wanted to control the market of retailers, and we know today there's lots of products and services that you will put out into the market that allow for really easy for people to go on to sell in the internet or on Etsy, really at a low barrier to entrance. So it's something that we have to think about as well. The other thing is, what are product substitutions? This is directly related to when I said that my idea of competitors were any snack food and that someone was coming into a gas station to eat. It wasn't just other pretzels. So any investments that someone can make to add features that aren't available to our substitutes is a strategy that helps us to kind of downplay that. So cost leadership strategies really are about the risks involved have to do with how much money we can save and how to stay in that low cost space. So next we're going to talk about differentiation strategies.